Thanks to Greg at EgoSoft for providing me with the keys to the X4 Tides of Avarice, Cradle of Humanity, and Split Vendetta expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Saka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. Saka's log 8250216. In order to deal with the threat of the Xenon Eye and Argon Prime threatening our shipyard and ration factory, we take control of Delilah's swan song from Captain Tanaka. We gave the attack order and Mr. Weeman flew the Victory in very close to the Eye, leaving the destroyers behind. While the Eye was destroyed, so was the Victory. After the initial damage report, it seems that our destroyers got away just fine. All turrets and hull were perfect. We were then on the hunt for a brand new flagship, a brand new carrier that was not of Argon make, and we ultimately decided on a Terran Tokyo. The newly christened Tiger's Claw was built in the shipyard around the moon, and it looked amazing. We met our new carrier captain, Captain Nakano, and gave her a few piloting seminars. We then took time to investigate the damage of the shipyard firsthand. Looking outside Manager Yannick's window, we could see just how much of the shipyard was destroyed. As freighters were coming in delivering the goods to repair the shipyard, we came across a Vigor Syndicate ship, an Ice Union freighter Barbarossa, from space unknown. I'll spend the next few hours making sure that our shipyard and ration factory are tip-top and operational once again before continuing on to a mission that Bozo let us know about. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Saka's Space Vlogs, and we are standing at our shipyard, and as you can see, much better looking than when we last left it. It's amazing what a few hours difference will do, but after a few hours of monitoring my construction projects, the shipyard is now fully up and running, and we actually did a few jobs for some folks. Looking at our logical overview, you can see that we've got our food rations and medical supplies coming in. We've got all the way up to our missile components, advanced electronics, and are making our hull parts. The shipyard is functioning as intended. We actually built a few Ares for the Paranid, and a few Terran ships actually stopped by to say hello and get repairs. So the shipyard is up and running, as well as Tracy Olvia Rations is now up and running. Looking at the ice water production and the medical supply and food ration production, we're making that workforce there. So we are pretty much where we were before that I decided to pay us an aggressive visit. And one thing that I did do as well is, in order to make sure that that doesn't happen again, or at least deter it, I put the modules to a high preset. So we are currently ordering stuff for turrets and shields. Luckily, it doesn't need a builder. We have the Amazon running out to get the goods, as you can see. And when that is all said and done, the shipyard will eventually have, once everything is up and running, 230 medium flak turret Mark 1s and 115 medium shield generator Mark 2s. So that should hopefully keep us alive much longer. But in the meantime, something interesting happened. Our good friend Bozo Ta sent us a message and said, hey, our assistant, check the research screen. So I looked at the research, and sure enough, Bozo has something else for us here. The welfare module, a gambling den. So let's teleport to our player HQ, pay Bozo Ta a visit, and talk to him about this welfare module. And this is new as well. Going to my player HQ, there is a personal office location now. I was on my way to see Bozo and then saw this. So a nice hallway transition here, nice and purple. And let's take a look at our office. Oh, nice. I like the logo here. Oh, nice. Okay, we have some trophies of our exploits here. There was Kromenkin Slat and the destroyed station there. We have some Terran. That's probably the Taurus, I would say. Coming over here, nice. We have, it's not a Gladius. That looks Terran, perhaps split. Oh, that's definitely split. There we go. So that is the casket that we attended the funeral for. Oh, wow. Don't know exactly what that is. If you know, let me know. Oh, there's a little coin back there. Nice. And then, of course, ooh. So there is Dr. Feynman's ship, the Oberth, if I remember correctly. We have Dal Busta and Bozo Ta sculptures in here. Do we have any more coins that we're hiding? Oh, nice. Okay, so there is the amplifier that the Terrans are actually on their way to try to destroy in Yaki space. So very cool indeed. So a nice place to chillax and do my management. If I knew about that, I would have came here to do my construction, but I wanted to be boots on the ground and up close and personal, as it were. Let's go ahead and talk to Bozo. All right, so Dal has everything all set up. We still have Kromankin Slat waiting for us to make that capital section with 500 million. Speaking of which, we're down to 60 now that it's all said and done, but we are able to go to our account management and accept all estimates, and our Claytronics actually brought in another 1.2 million. So now that everything is up and running and as intended, we should be okay. Let's see.
Hello there.
All right, so nothing new from Bozo himself. Let's go into our research screen here and get the lowdown on this gambling den.
A concerned supervisor has brought an issue to our attention regarding the morale and motivation of several of your skilled workers. Perhaps a meeting is in order.
All right, a certain nearby station is enticing workers from far and wide. What makes it so alluring, and can we achieve the same effect? 10 minutes to research, and we must investigate a nearby station. All right, we'll go ahead and start that research.
Very well. I will contact the supervisor and arrange for her to meet with us.
Thank you, Bozo. Looking forward to it. Oh, hello, Kari. Kari Redbrock, nice to meet you. Welcome to my humble abode. That's Dal.
This laboratory came pre-installed with a safe deposit storage facility.
Yeah, it's right over there.
If you find yourself in possession of objects of dubious origin, do not hesitate to leave them here.
Oh, I'm already miles ahead of you, Bozo.
Pilots to deposit their personal inventory.
Oh, now I didn't know about that. Interesting. Yeah, welcome to my humble abode. That's Bozo. Sorry, don't pay him much to mind, but hello, Carrie.
Thanks for meeting with me.
No problem.
I'm a shift supervisor for one of your factories. After speaking
I've never
to
met
my
you
manager
before. Sorry
about an
about
issue, we felt it best to approach you.
Please.
A number of our workers are going AWOL.
Oh, crap.
And overall productivity is down.
That won't do.
Rumor has it that they're frequenting an entertainment center that recently opened in a nearby sector.
So,
okay.
You wish to punish these delinquents and are seeking our permission?
Ah, Bozo,
Actually,
pragmatic
just the
as
opposite.
always.
We think it would be a great idea to incorporate a similar facility on our station. It would be more convenient for our workers, as well as making us more attractive to the skilled workforce market.
All about
Sounds
it.
like you've given this quite some thought.
If punishment is off the table, then I suppose that creating an environment to exert more control is desirable.
I wouldn't put it quite that way.
How do
Okay.
you expect us to proceed? Do you happen to have a blueprint for this module?
Indeed.
No, but I can put you in contact with the guy in charge of the entertainment center. He seemed rather excited at the prospect of competition. Maybe take a look around and see if it's something you want to invest time in.
Sure,
I am
we can do
curious
that.
as to how this can improve productivity. Perhaps it is worth your attention.
I better be getting back. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. All right, we have to talk to the casino manager and maybe keep our employees on site rather than working elsewhere. All right, sounds good. Let's hop on a ship. I believe I have the Dralthy and the Shark here. Let's take the Dralthy and see exactly where this casino is. Hello, Dralthy. Good to see you. Let's go ahead and hop aboard and see which sector that we're heading to. Captain Loma, go ahead and take off if you please. We will be heading to... Aha, Silent Witness at the Argonne High-Tech Factory. Go ahead and dock and wait there, please. All right, Captain Loma will go ahead and get us there. I'll ride shotgun and be with you in case something weird happens, but I should see you in... at the casino. Whoa, Captain Loma! It has been a while since you've flown, huh, sir? You know, I was thinking, since I have 30 relations with the Argon, I can go straight there. I'll still have Captain Loma bring the Dralthy just in case I have to go scout something out somewhere else. But let's go ahead and teleport to that high-tech factory.
Entering system. Silent witness.
And let's talk to that casino manager. Where are we? The gambling den, all right? Let's take a walk around, see what there is to say. All right. Hello, sir. Drek Wada.
Ah, you're not one of my usual patrons. I assume you're here to keep tabs on your workers.
You know who I am?
Oh, of course I do. I have the utmost respect for fellow entrepreneurs.
Nice.
But I have to view them as potential competition, perhaps even partners. So, you like what you see here? You've joined us during one of the most important races of the season. Unfortunately, you're a bit too late to place a wager. The odds-on favorite is in the lead with a sizable gap. Hardly the excitement we were hoping for, but they can't all be classics.
Yeah, as a race fan, I
We're
know.
waiting for Lasanas to clear the nebula and make the run to the finish. Wait, who's this? The ship of Romankins has emerged first, coming out of absolutely nowhere to take the lead in this race.
Oh, so a Paranid race
Yet another
ship
miraculous
driver.
comeback that defies all logic. Such outcomes only serve to test my patience. Let's cut to the chase. You're looking to acquire a blueprint.
Yes, I am.
I have such a blueprint. While
Gotcha.
I could charge you an extortionate amount, I would rather we had a productive relationship.
Yeah, I don't want to spend 500
The
million.
various racing leagues allow all sorts of underhanded tactics to make the events more exciting and unpredictable. This simply breeds cheats, both on track and behind the scenes.
So you need a new
The
race
recent
director
outcomes
then.
have left me in an unfortunate financial position. If you were able to help me to disrupt even one of these race-fixing operations, the blueprint is yours.
All right, so what did you have in mind, sir?
You mean it? Don't worry, I'm not planning anything too drastic. First, we're going to need a ship, something to submit as an actual racing craft. I'll send you the minimum specs for the league.
Oh,
This is
spec
gonna be
racer.
fun.
All right, so we need to deliver a racing ship. All right, let's leave the bar area for some peace and quiet and work in the elevator. All right, so we need to deliver a race ship. So what are the rules and regulations of this racing series, and are we going to be able to do it? All right, we need a race ship with a minimum speed of 380 meters per second, a minimum travel speed of 4,200 meters per second, 60 degree per second yaw, and pitch. Let me see if I have something of that nature. I do have the Gordon, which I used to do the engine modification research before on that race that I did over and over and over and over again. So let me take a look at its stats and be right back with you. Crap, so looking at the Gordon stats, it can do 485 meters per second. It can do 5,330 travel speed. Its pitch speed is 85.9, but its yaw speed is only 42.5. So can I find something to squeeze an extra 18 degrees per second out of the Gordon? All right, if I put on all-around Mark III thrusters, I can get my yaw speed up to 75. It'll lower our pitch to 70, but it's above that 60 threshold, and it doesn't affect anything else. So yeah, we'll add that to the shopping list and have the Gordon get outfitted. All right, Captain Tenenst, we are trying to make this a lean, mean racing machine. And yeah, just some brand new thrusters and we will be good to take this thing out on the track. All right, Captain Tenenst, I will go ahead and take over from here if you please. All right, just pulling up now to the location where they wanted this racing ship delivered. So we'll see if it fits the templates, run it through inspection, all that good stuff, and get our inspection sticker. And then we'll be set to compete. At least that's how I think this is going to go. Oh, we cannot deliver a fleet if we are aboard one of the ships. So you actually want this for your own collection. Okay, well, the Gordon has served me well, and if it helps get a template, we could always go back to, well, I say we could always go back to split space and get another one, but the split may be on the way out thanks to those Xenon. But, yeah, Captain Tenunsk, you may be leaving my service here. Let's go ahead and remove all orders. Just hold there. I'll go ahead and warp to the Dralthy. And we will hand the keys over to the Gordon.
Great work in getting that ship.
No worries.
Speak with me, and we'll get started.
All right, so he's happy with the Gordon. Is it still mine? It is indeed. Cool. All right, so let's talk to him about what we are going to be doing here. All right, what do you want?
How's the plan coming along? Hey there. That ship is our ticket into the League. One of the lower ones, at least. Don't worry. We're not aiming to enter you into some crazy death race.
Good. I'm not all about the death race. And I'm capable of flying. What do you mean me?
The fewer people involved, the better. If it all goes well, we can find a pilot later. Until then, you're gonna have to show off some of your flying skills. Don't be so coy. I know you've run a time trial before, for the Crimson Egg Racing League. The time trial here is slightly more challenging, but hey, that's part of the fun.
Okay.
Once you ace it, we'll be able to get close to some of the shadier characters in the league, without raising too much suspicion. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Why not? Let's do it. Oh. All right, so I see rings. Usually rings and fog in space isn't a good thing. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a handle on it. I'm gonna have to get used to my drifting skills, that is for sure. It looks like some pretty tight turns around there, but I have no doubt that the Gordon is up to the task, he says before he does the race and gets absolutely annihilated. Hey, there's the Gordon, looking good. Looking very pointy. Whoa, okay, my mouse was not in the correct place.
Give it your best shot. Okay, that's not quite quick enough to get us into the league I had hoped, but it'll do for the entry-level league.
Okay, I don't know what I did, but
Hey there.
that's fine.
Good job out there. I'll make sure that ship is well taken care of. I actually think
Indeed.
it would be a good idea to find a seasoned pilot, even if it is just to help us avoid suspicion when we start poking around. You are
Okay.
probably better suited to recruitment than I am. If they're going to be flying your ship, then you should have the final say. I'm going to chase up some leads. There's another event on soon, and I'm already seeing some very unlikely outcomes being bet upon by the masses.
All right, acquire a skilled pilot. What do you mean by skilled? Because old Lydia is the best pilot in my fleet, that is for sure. But she's a little indisposed at the Amazon for now. Let's see
Drop my cargo.
exactly what they need here. Oh, just a 2-star pilot and a 1.5-star morale. We could do that. In fact, right here, the Dralthy captain, Captain Loma, looks to be a good candidate. Works somewhere else for me here at the high-tech factory as worker welfare. All right, so Captain Loma will be making his way
Trek
to
here.
be the Dralthy
I
pilot.
think I need a bit of help. I started following a pair of race officials, but they've split up. I'm sure those guys are up to no good. I'm keeping
Started
an eye
making
on
trouble in
one
our
ship,
neighborhood,
but I'll
huh?
need you to find the other one. I'll send you what information I have.
All right, we have to fly to Nepalio's Fortune 2, and luckily, we have the Dralthy here, just right next door, actually. Yep, right there. So let's fly and see if we can track this second ship. Luckily, the Dralthy is pretty fast, so if they try to make a break for it, we should be okay.
Sentinel.
All right, we will be going to Nepalio's Fortune 2, so a few more jumps, and they are at the far end of space. So hopefully, we can
Entering
track them
system.
down and get
Unholy
there.
red-
One thing that does worry me, though, is if this guy is shady enough to shoot at us, we certainly are not packing the weaponry to handle him. We might have to turn tail and run, and summon the Excalibur to come over and take care of him, but I guess we'll cross that gate when we get there. So onward to Nepalio's fortune. What a highway and what a place for crystal mining. I tell you, if I wasn't busy, I could spend some time in here just picking off these asteroids. I can't imagine the amount of crystals that would be just sitting in this place. All right, pulling up here to empty space. I'll stop.
If I may interrupt, I have been watching your progress during this rather fruitless endeavor, but it seems that you may have stumbled upon something fascinating.
What's that,
implore you
bozo?
to search this area for any anomalies. Your systems are picking up telltale signs of a spatial rift, but it appears to be incredibly stable.
Interesting. Find a stable warp anomaly right over here. Okay, we can do that. And it looks like there's a Theseus Vanguard.
You appear to have found a very stable gravitational anomaly. It appears
And I found a
that
ship
nearby
too,
ship
bozo.
is interfering with this anomaly, perhaps to reliably travel between 2 points. Oh,
Oh,
you appear to have scared them away.
oh,
Can you hear me? I'm in a bit of trouble out here.
what'd you
I've
do?
taken damage. Why would they place mines out here? I'm repairing my engines, but there's a weird gravitational field that keeps bashing me around.
It appears that your acquaintance may have found the anomaly that is linked to this one.
Oh,
While
so
it
we can
does
go
appear
straight
safe
there.
to enter, you cannot be sure of what is on the other side.
Of course. All right, find Derek Wada. Oh, and there's the
Stable
anomaly.
anomaly.
All right, in we go, I guess. All's well that ends well. Fingers crossed. Here we go.
Enter.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, it's a good question. Oh, there's the
I'm
mines.
almost done with repairs, but those mines are getting awfully close. Mind taking them out?
Oh, crap. Well, I have one gun on this thing. Okay, let's very carefully and very gingerly take care of these bombs. So 2.2 kilometers is my range.
Tracker mine.
And we got like a bit of a shotgun. Yeah, this is not conducive to mine clearing. But it's
Tracker mine.
good enough for government work, I suppose. There's one. Awesome. Yeah, pulse laser would be so much better
Unknown object.
than dealing with this. So that's 4.4,
Unknown object.
2.4.
Unknown object.
And 5.2. Let's take out the 2.4. We should
Unknown object.
be really close to within range already. There we go. All right, there's one other one down. Yeah, I could sneeze more accurately than this thing, but one more to go.
Unknown.
I'm
right.
back up and running. Question is, what do we do with this thing? I suspect this is what they've used to create short...
Hello there. Allow me to interject.
Hi, Bozo.
While I am curious as to what methods were used to stabilize such an anomaly, I believe that it is in our interest to return it to its natural state. Until we can ascertain the methods used, we must consider this a reckless activity performed by amateurs.
And how do you suggest we fix it?
I surmise that each traversal will introduce gravitational eddies which will serve to destabilize it. In short, fly through until you are lost. Let us
Oh,
hope
that
you
sounds
will not
great.
find yourself in a Xenon stronghold.
If that's what it'll take, then I'll do my part. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, perfect. Flying through a stable warp anomaly until we are completely and utterly lost.
Stable warp
What could
anomaly.
possibly go wrong? All right, so in we go. Stable warp anomaly, where in the gravy are we going to end up?
Entering system. Nopalia's fortune.
All right, back to Nopalio's
Stable warp
fortune.
Anomaly.
All right, next jump.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Silent witness.
Stable warp anomaly.
All right, next jump.
Entering system. Nopalia's fortune.
So we're back to Nopalio's fortune.
Can you hear me? I'm a bit lost, but I seem to be safe. I'll make my
Okay,
way
so
back
he
to
got
the station.
lost.
You get back safely.
Alright, so Doc, back at the high-tech factory. Alright, so we didn't get lost, but he sure did. And it's flying back to Silent Witness. Alright, well, I'll see you there. On we go. Alright, just pulling up safe and sound. An uneventful trip for sure.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
And it's an honor to go to your gambling den. Alright, let's see if our friend, Mr. Wada, made it back. Oh. Glitched through the Matrix? That was a little bit weird, but Mr. Wada is here.
Good to see you in one piece. Take
You
a
as
look.
well.
I entered our ship into the race today, and we seem to be doing quite well.
How's Mr.
Now
Loma
we have
doing?
to hope that our hard work has paid off. Anyone who tries to use that anomaly as a shortcut will get quite a surprise.
Oh, Mr. Loma,
What
tuning
a
in
race!
live.
It's Lasanis leading the pack, followed by the newcomer from Trek Racing.
Come on, Gordon.
Rankins has once again disappeared. Will we see him make a miraculous comeback as we did in the previous event?
So he was taking
No, it's
shortcuts.
Lasanis who crosses the line to take the lead in this championship. And a great result for Trek Racing, second place on their first outing.
So I wonder if our pilot skill had
Still
something
no
to
sign
do
of
with that.
Rankins. I
Oh.
guess his luck ran out.
So he tried to take a shortcut and never came back.
There we have it. A much more palatable result. I have to thank you for your help. I'll have this module's blueprint transferred to your computer. Once you've
Alright.
built one, that'll make us rivals, I suppose. I look forward to the competition.
Me as well, Mr. Wada.
I
Me
do
as
wonder
well.
what happened to ramen kits.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. All right, Blueprint Gambling Den unlocked. Now, I think we want to put it, I mean, we might as well put it on our shipyard, right? It's central to Argonne Prime. It's the most protected station outside of Fort Brock. That is for sure. Just out of sheer curiosity, before we go, let's take a look and see how much would it take to purchase said gambling den on our shipyard. So we will plan our build. Aha, a welfare module. Just by itself, this star icon here. If we were to put the den on, it's a little bit outside the building area, but we've got a connection right on this backside, right next to the dock, which would be a very handy place for it. If we confirm those module changes. All right, so the den is being built right there. We need some Claytronics and hull parts. So the Talati are coming in with the energy cells, quick, fast, and in a hurry. We still have the Amazon doing runs here. Yeah, that should only be just a matter of time. And yeah, let's make sure that we choose an Argon ship. One thing that I ran into was an Antigone builder tried to build on the shipyard in Argon space, and that didn't end up too well for that builder. So, yeah, in the process of building this thing. Sweet, so 13 minutes once we have all the parts and pieces. So we'll have some turrets, and we'll start off, I guess, the next episode just taking a look at this gambler den and seeing what that is all about. Nope, you can run there, Mercury Vanguard. I believe in you. But that will do it for this week's Sokka's Space vlog. Interesting bit of research. Not finding just parts and pieces, but going out and doing something and finding Mr. Loma. Speaking of which, before I forget, yeah, the Gordon was not returned to us in our unassigned ship. So that is a one-use only thing. So it got its racing done, that is for sure. Looking at the research, we have all of the things done except high mass teleportation 2. That's more goods than I want to really commit at this time. But what I will do is get, do we have Mr. Loma back? Did Mr. Loma disappear? Yeah, we have 8 Lomas working for us, but none of them were our pilot of the Gordon. So both Mr. Loma and the Gordon are no more, unfortunately, used in the race, and maybe we'll get that ship back, who knows. But yeah, I'll get the Drouthy back to the player headquarters and get back to the shipyard to take a look at that gambling den, and that's where we'll pick it up next time. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you then.